brother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
An open letter to Bruce Penal Matzkin, former attorney, current punchline, forever a problem. Dear Brucey, I read the April 18th response to your whimpering fee motion, and wow, you invoked 1927 like it's your personal panic button, except you forgot the part where it actually requires vexatious and objectively bad faith conduct. Not, I don't like that he won a motion. Not, he filed things I didn't enjoy reading. Actual willful abuse of process. If your pea-brain were capable of understanding federal standards, you'd know that mere loss is not bad faith. Disagreement is not misconduct, and formatting issues with block quotes, that's not sanctions material, Brucey. That's called minor annoyance, the same category you fall into professionally. But what did Shochet give the court? A clean, crisp tour through the 11th Circuit precedent, starting with Amlong v. Denny's and ending in the smoldering wreckage of your argument. It's one thing to lose an argument, it's another thing to get surgically dismantled in 9 pages that essentially say Bruce doesn't know the law, the facts, or the formatting, or is ass from a hole in the ground, but he sure knows how to cry like a little bitch. Let's start with your premise. You claim vexatious, unreasonable, bad faith litigation. What you got was a law school refresher course, Brucey. Served cold by a man who clearly didn't need to cite Amlong v. Denny's, but, well, shit, just for shits and giggles he did anyway, just to remind your dumb ass what actual case law looks like. When you cried foul over Amanda Martin's deposition was like it was a Geneva Convention violation. Shochet calmly walked the court through why it was legally justified, contextually, and relevant, and completely within the bounds of Rule 26. And when you tried to make a formatting error in the citation into federal offense, you got spanked with Blue Book 101. And a gentle reminder, misquoting margins isn't malpractice, it's just mildly annoying. Then came your piece de resistance. The court reported fee drama. Oh, that billing misunderstanding. Resolved, credited, no harm, no foul. You actually told a federal judge that the plaintiff ordering a transcript and receiving an invoice that he then paid constituted vexatious litigation. And then Shochet, in the tone more patient than you ever could possibly deserve, explained to the court, you were present for the deposition. You said nothing about transcript costs. The invoice was credited. There was no harm, no misconduct, and no multiplications of proceedings. So now we have to ask, did you actually read the rule you were citing, bitch? Or did you just control F the word fees and hope for the best? Because this wasn't emotion. It was a tantrum, a little bitchy tantrum, made by a man who got outplayed, out-argued, and outclassed, and still thought, I know, I'll ask the court to punish the guy who's winning. You didn't just miss the point, Brucey. No, Bruce, you are the point. But you, Bruce, you tried to make it a 4-alarm ethics fire and got treated like the guy at Waffle House yelling about aliens in the jukebox. You know what this filing really revealed? That you confused losing an argument with being victimized. That you think shouting, yes, man, every time someone outperforms you legally, who's more intelligent than you, will somehow distract the court from the fact that you are a one-man malpractice seminar. The judge already warned you, dumbass, multiple times. Stop filing garbage. To show up when ordered. to behave like someone who passed the bar instead of someone who cheated off the drunk kid in the back fucking row, dude. And now, even after you've been fired by your own clients, you're still stomping your little feet around in filings like a toddler who got told, there's no juice box before bed. You're not a background operator, Bruce. You're a background embarrassment. Let's be real here. Every time you file a motion now, it comes preloaded with the court's eye roll. Shochet? Well, he didn't just beat you. He let your own words do the job, moron. Unreasonably and vexatiously multiplies proceedings. You cried. And then he handed the court a mirror and said, Your Honor, I present Exhibit Hales. Matzkin. What did you think was going to happen, Brucey? That a typo and a court reporter invoice were going to magically become your redemption arc? Let me be clear. This wasn't a response. It was a eulogy. For whatever shreds of credibility you thought you had left, you are no longer of counsel. You are, of course, e-filed again. You don't know the rules. You don't follow the orders. You don't belong in this courtroom. The only thing keeping your name on the docket is Judge Belito's reserved jurisdiction, which, let's be honest, now reads more like pending public disbarment evaluation. And the worst part, the judge hasn't even gotten to the sanctions part yet. This was just the preview. So buckle up, Brucey. Because when that ruling drops, it's not going to be a gavel that hits. It's going to be your reputation. Enjoy the sanctions when they drop. You earned every damn one of them. With mocking detachment, permanent seat on the short bus of procuratorial competency. Sincerely, Shizzy Wisnut. Federal Roastmaster General, Velcro Shoe Revolutionary, Grand Marshal of the Parade of Procedural Fuck-Ups, founder of the Velcro Footwear Legal Academy, trademarked, chair of the Federal Roast Commission, not a lawyer, just better at it than you, and still, your MF'ing daddy. Love this space, don't you? So much fun.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.